The latest to the greatest. Your music on Sheppey FM.
Okay, so it is 35 minutes past 10 and we have Ulimate Lifeform in the studio. Say hi, guys.
A single clap. That started well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There you
Thank
go. Right, do you want to introduce yourselves personally?
Okay, I'm Lachlan, this is Rob, and we are Ulimate Lifeform.
Did you just point?
Yes, I pointed.
Okay.
Lachlan, they can't
No
see
one
you,
can
it's
see you.
radio.
What?
Come on.
Anyway, this we're going to play a track called I Can Fly.
Dreamed a lie, 1962, and there's a lot of things I'd like to do with you, if you'll fly with me. You're getting close to me, close to me, close to me, and I'm feeling easy, feeling easy. You're getting close to me, close to me, close to me, and I'm feeling free. You're so I'll fly, I'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day. You're so I'll fly, we'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day. Oh, the music I like, you already own. And every day I spend with you feels like home. You say you wanna go like boho, well just let me know. We'll get a place somewhere near Soho. You could be my wings, be my wings, be my wings. I would play and you would sing, you will sing. You could be my wings, be my wings, be my wings. We could have everything. I'll soar, I'll fly. You'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day. You'll soar, I'll fly. I'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day. You'll soar, I'll fly. I'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day. You'll soar, I'll fly. I'll touch the sky. I know we'll have wings one day.
Okay, that was I Can Fly. That's from our new EP called Single, which is out now on cassette tape. for
And you get
everyone who
a
can
free
play it.
magazine and free badge. So, you can't see further now for £4. So buy that as our first plug of the evening. The first of many.
Plug of many. And the next track is called Throw Up Your Hands.
Also from
the
the EP. Second plug.
set up high. A dozen mighty deities, a trucking tenant super elf beside. Where is the atheist Superman? He looks his weapons in the bed. Follow the one who knows his fight. Throw up your hands, throw up your hands, throw up your hands, throw up your hands, throw up your hold your crosses, pick a holy champion foe. Oh, there's no ignoring them now. Where was the atheist Superman? Following some from the sinners at hand. Your time has come to bow again. Throw up your hands, 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 throw up your hands.
Be your own hero, follow no man. Be your own hero, be your own Superman. Be your own hero, follow no man. Be your own hero, be your own Superman. Be your own hero, follow no man. Be your own hero, be your own Superman. Be your own hero, follow no man. Be your own Superman, be your own hero, be your own man, follow no Superman. Be your own hero, be your own Superman, be your own man.
Throw up your hands, 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 throw up your hands.
There you go then.
And that was Throw Up Your Hands, which is from where, Rob?
From the new EP, funnily enough, available now from all good stores.
I promise that's as shameless as we'll get.
By all good stores, where do you actually mean?
No, it's on Bandcamp.
And if you see us in the street, maybe.
Yeah.
Just any street?
All the dark ones, all the dark alleys.
The
lingering around.
shadiest streets. Shady.
Okay, so I was doing my research. I saw on your Facebook that you describe yourselves as slacker pop. Explain.
I think it was an in-joke from somewhere, and I can't remember why. But it's... we're not really slackers at all, because what have we got? We've got 9 releases now, haven't we?
Yeah, the new EP available now that's our 9th release.
Yeah.
And it's all stuff that's just us. We just did it because it started as a side project, really. That it was music that we couldn't put out under our own names. It was so different to what we was usually doing. But it ended up becoming our main thing. We ended, our own music and just started doing this full time. It is productive. It does take up 99% of our time, our lives, really. It's
every waking moment and the
Yeah.
sleeping ones. No, there's across 9 things we've got a whole host of things. Like we've got like dance stuff, weird experimental things, and then folk and rock and sort of vaguely religious throw up your handsy songs. So it's just an easy way to describe all of it.
slacker pop.
Right, so you're not actually slackers then.
No, quite the
Far
opposite.
from it.
Okay, do you you were saying before we went on air that you've got a funny story for the name of the band?
Well, I guess I'll tell that one.
And you've got to set the scene first.
Okay, so
Is it anything to do with Sonic and Shadow?
No, we found that out afterwards.
Okay.
I'll get to that.
It was a cold, miserable day in early January, somewhere around year 9 or year 8 at school.
Year 8 or 9. So we're both in this miserable playing field.
And our school was tough. It was tough. That's the only way of describing it. It was
MCC?
a rough, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Look at that! I dad used to live up the road from MCC, so.
So we're there, not wanting to play rugby, both in like uncomfortable PE shorts and whatever.
Very
freezing cold.
tight shorts. Just,
And I didn't like Rob at this point. I didn't really know him. I thought he was a bit of a weirdo, and he came up to me.
I can't
and
think why.
Just sort of hissed in my ear, "I think we should bond and make the ultimate life form." I didn't talk to him for, 3-4 years
After that, yeah.
And
I
then
could think
we
why.
met again in college, and I remembered that anecdote, and we turned it into our band name. And then we found out that actually, if you search Ultimate Lifeform, it just comes up with loads of Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. Not
And Shadow,
actually-
because it's actually to do with Shadow from Sonic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them band names where you search it on Google and our band will never ever come. Not that I've been searching our own band. on
It's just
Google.
loads of pictures of Shadow. I actually did. There was loads of pictures of Shadow coming up, and I was like, oh, cool, they've named themselves after, like, Sonic. And it's like, oh, you haven't.
It was sort
Yeah,
of retroactively cool, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Maybe we
Is
should
Shadow
start
cool?
saying that instead.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Named
cooler.
after a game character.
So what's the ultimate thing in life, apart from going to MCC?
Crying.
I think it really is. Just our whole lives have been taken over by Ultimate Lifeform.
I mean, we're working on an album at the moment, a full-length or 15-track one, and
Yeah.
it's
It's about 90% complete.
yeah,
I'd
it's
say.
sort of 60s, 70s throwback psychedelic pop stuff. But honestly, if we're not working, we're probably recording stuff. So that is,
Like your EP.
yeah.
Mm.
I just plugged
Available
it for you.
now. Fifth plug. We're doing well.
So yeah, that's what we do really. I mean,
Mm.
to be honest, if I wasn't making music and there's one band, I'd be doing it at another. It's a sort of all-encompassing, you know. I do wake up in the middle of the night sweating with a song that I have to write down.
I do that. I
You
wake
do
up,
that
have a
as well?
notepad,
You
and
mocked me when I told
yeah,
you about
well,
it
you
last
know,
time.
I didn't want to admit it, but I do that. I wake up in the middle of the night and have a notepad and think, oh, we've got to add a guitar part on that. Because this album we've been doing, it's
You've got to put a hammer
it's-
here
it's-
in this
it really has. We've started working on this album in January,
December.
and it's gone so ridiculously long. It
not that
started
long,
as
6 months.
yeah, but it started as a 4-track EP, and it's now turned into this elaborate album.
And all of those 4 tracks don't really exist anymore either.
Yeah,
It's like Chinese democracy all over again.
That tends to be the thing, though. You record, like, a couple of tracks, and then you're like, I really don't like those. And you end up recording a whole new album.
Actually, 2 days ago I said, actually, we could add 4 more tracks.
but then if we had in 4 more, we could turn it into a double album, Lachlan.
Well, why don't we just do 4 albums worth at once? I mean, I've been thinking we could do 24 hours of music. Is that too far? 24 hours of music?
Get out, Lachlan. Get out. Leave.
So is the aim to become musicians full time?
I think that's already happened, to be honest.
Like, what else do you do?
I sell novelty flash drives. Rob carries parrot feed for a living.
That's not actually the job description. Can I just point
What is
that
the
out?
actual job description? What is it?
work
Does it
in a-
say on
I
your
work in a
contract?
pet food superstore.
We're just both retail, basically, but that's a sort of side thing. I mean, we've both gone through. Well, I've finished uni, and you're still at uni doing music production, so it's.
But you know,
it's
having
been a goal for a few years.
Don't you think that having dead end jobs in a way is good because it's sort of it's like austere times in that you'll end up writing about lack of money, no jobs, that kind of stuff. Is that kind of climate again?
I've been writing about the moon. I don't know what you've been writing songs about.
I'm just writing about being poor. That's it.
The moon is poor.
Like,
Is the moon
stop talking
poor?
about the moon.
I don't know. I think
You're
it's also-
creeping everyone out, Lachlan.
It's also very rich.
You're
It has got a
obsessive.
job. It has to come out every single night.
Who paid it though?
It doesn't come out all the night though. It slacks off sometimes. You can't see it.
And sometimes the whole thing doesn't come out.
It's not even good at its job.
I think we should fire the moon.
Okay.
I'll back you for Prime Minister.
Back me for Prime Minister 2020. Top of my manifesto, I will fire the moon.
You're
Fire
obsessed
a
about the
new
moon.
replacement.
You've gone so wrong. You're literally obsessed about the moon. That's all you talk about.
Right, so moving swiftly on. Why do you call yourselves a production duo instead of a band?
Because band, formerly band would suggest we play live and record things live.
And we'll
when
suggest that we have a lot of members when it's just us in the studio.
It's just us two recording, going mad on headphones for about 3 weeks in a row. I mean, some of our stuff has maybe 24 instruments where we've just played different instruments, each of us, over and over again. So it doesn't really feel like a band because it would be very difficult to do live a lot of it. I mean, we can play a few tracks acoustic, like we'll do a bit later on today.
I mean, yeah, we've started gigging acoustically, but that's only very, very recent.
Well, that was
hence
just like
hence
a week
why
ago.
5 minutes before we came on air, I'm frantically scribbling down lyrics.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we've gone through so many different genres, and we've got so many different tracks that it's a challenge actually turning a sort of side project of just recording stuff in a bedroom to a real band almost.
Yeah,
So would you ever want to turn it into something you can take touring?
I think that is the
definitely.
plan. Yeah.
But, you know, I'd have to find a drummer and a bassist and a Hammond player and a piano player and a saxophone player and a harmonica player and a violinist and a...
Surely you could just do all that and just get a guitarist and a drummer and a laptop.
Oh, we've done that before. It didn't go very well.
Yeah, in a previous band we were in, we had a backing track thing. It was just me and another friend on guitar. We had
And
a
me
backing track.
manning the backing track.
And the backing track turned off halfway through live set. Because
Windows update will now
Yeah.
start.
Windows
I just waved
is
frantically at the
Windows
stage.
is installing one of 17 updates. halfway
Oh,
through a
that's
gig.
brilliant. How did you even get over that?
I had to walk off stage. I had to walk off stage, go down and log back into my laptop because it was passworded, then climb back on stage and just wait there whilst it was doing these updates.
rolling his eyes whilst...
Probably the
I
most
cry.
humiliating thing I've ever had to do.
Your guitar broke.
And my
as
guitar
well.
broke that day as well, yeah. Strap broke.
And you nearly passed out.
I didn't even
Oh.
pass out. I had a sweaty hangover. That's the only way to put it.
That's,
So, would you want to play live again, or are you being put off?
I know, we played live last week.
Yeah, you'd think that would have put us off, but no, we're troopers.
So you said you've been in bands before. How many bands have you been in before this?
A couple each. The first one I was in was the proper, cliche, typical teenage band.
Complaining about your parents?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And rehearsing in garages and doing covers of Green Day songs and Nirvana songs and stuff like that. And then I was in a band called the Fever Dogs. We did some gigs in London. It was like a rock and roll sort of thing. But you sort of grow out of that kind of stuff. I think everyone goes through that stage where they want to be in a punk band. And then some people grow out of it. And then now we're doing...
So I never wanted to be a punk band. I always wanted to be an emo band.
Yeah.
Emo hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know, I went from... I used to play in a classical orchestra younger, and then I went through my let's be in a grunge band phase.
So you really have been through all the different stages,
Well, I have.
haven't
I
you?
went from classical to grunge, and then I played in a death metal band, and then...
And now we're writing hippie peace
peace
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's good. It's a good transition.
So you'd think you'd fit in at Glastonbury?
Yeah,
Yes.
Fully.
Yeah.
Please, if anyone is listening, we want to play
Oh yeah, because Michael Eavis is tuned in to Sheppey FM, isn't he?
Michael,
Every
yeah.
night.
How do you know he's not?
He might be. You
Yeah.
never know.
Exactly. Now
You never
apologise
know.
to him.
I'm sorry, Michael,
Sorry, Mr.
with your
Rivers.
odd-shaped beard.
You can't say that.
I can see that. I can
Okay,
see
now
it with one
apologise
Lachlan.
again.
I'm sorry, Michael Eavis's beard, chin strap and no moustache.
Okay, so you've... I don't know why I'm even going to ask this. You've released a limited edition cassette as your EP. That wasn't generally a plug. There's a question
but,
going on
you know,
here,
that was
Mr.
plug
Accounting
number
over there.
7.
Yeah.
Why that
know-
format?
No, you know what? It started as a sort of joke. It was for Record Store Day. It was in April sometime, and I said we should release something for Record Store Day. And I said, why don't we put something out on cassette? And it started as a joke, but it's actually been our most popular thing. We've
Yeah.
almost sold out all the copies we did of it.
We have.
It's-
It is our most popular release, and
It's,
I
it's
think-
5 genuinely good songs. It's probably my favourite thing we've done.
and it comes with a little magazine that we make, and it comes with a badge which
Stop
says...
plugging. Stop plugging.
Actually, I can't say what the badge
No, you can't
says.
say what the badge
This is
says.
on radio.
Don't say what the badge says.
It's
It's about Nigel Farage, in case
We've
anyone
called
wants
it
to
a
know.
FOF badge in my
FOF.
notes.
FOF badge
Yeah.
is
Off
good.
badge is good. That says. But no, I think people have a sort of nostalgia for old formats. Like vinyl's very popular now. It didn't used to be. And cassette has had a weird little bump, but still no one really.
It's good. I
likes
think people
cassette.
want sort of tangible physical products because
But what about the mini disc?
the floppy
Well,
disk.
Well, I was
floppy
thinking-
disk.
Exactly, floppy disk release for
I mean,
next
if you're
Record
going
Store
to go
Day.
backwards and do it on the old,
I mean, I
old
was thinking,
ways,
what if
why
we get
not?
a wax cylinder and we record on
Why would you do
that?
smoke signals, Lachlan? Yeah? Carry a pigeon.
All right, well.
Sorry, I went too far.
No, yeah, there's a kind of nostalgia for it, and it was.
But yeah, but it's like teenagers, now who never grew up into the digital age and never had vinyl or even CDs. Now we find they're surprised at stuff like they're looking at vinyl and they're going, "It comes with the lyrics." It's like, of course, it comes with the lyrics.
Oh
And,
my
you know,
god, it's got a booklet.
exactly, you're getting.
I can look at something
It's something you can
physically.
actually put on and hold, and it's got the artwork and stuff, so it's nice to be able to take time over the artwork and stuff like that.
And there is sweat and blood and tears in making those cassettes. It's such a manual process.
It's not just like putting a
Did
digital
you
download
sit there
out
winding
there.
it up with pencil?
Yeah,
Please
we
say
sat
so.
there manually recording each side and then just doing that over and I mean, we had to hear the songs like 10 times each just to do it. And then cut out all the booklets and stuff. It's a proper DIY band. We can't afford to pay anyone else to do our stuff, so we do make all of it ourselves.
So when those, obviously they're limited editions, when they sell out, how will other people get the
It's
songs?
available as an MP3
It is,
download
yeah.
as well.
All our previous stuff's been digital download as well. We did a Christmas song in December, that was digital download, and that got a lot of money for charity. So we do our stuff digitally normally. This was just a little sort of foray. We might do CDs next time.
So what's your preferred format?
That's a good question. We've only ever
I
done.
really like Smoke Signals. I'm really
all right.
I don't know. I buy stuff on CD usually myself.
Yeah,
I don't
CD.
actually own a record player.
I don't. To be honest, I don't buy CDs more. I only buy vinyl. If I do buy a release, which is quite rare these days, I have to say.
What's the last thing you bought?
Last thing I bought was Morrissey's last album.
Wasn't that last year?
Yeah. So it's
Was
off an
that the
album
hard
music.
copy? Have you downloaded anything recently? Or
I've never downloaded anything in my
Yeah,
life.
when you have Spotify, that's different. That's sort of downloading, isn't it?
that's kind of cheating.
I really don't agree with Spotify, but I still use it.
Well,
And- but you
Why?
play stuff on YouTube, Blackland. That's worse because they don't get paid at all. Spotify, you get a tiny amount.
No, you get
but
paid on YouTube as well.
Really?
I don't know. I'm trying to go
Yeah,
off YouTube. So I
But
play
it's
stuff
still,
on YouTube
you
and
know
then
what
buy
I'm
it
saying. It's still a
later.
tiny amount, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the news about that, and it's not right how little people get from Spotify, but it's
But it's the example of someone owning a clothes shop and someone coming in and just taking a T-shirt and wearing it and then saying what you're doing and then going, oh, but if I wear this T-shirt, it's going to advertise it to other people, and then they'll come into your shop and buy another T-shirt. It's the same principle as that, surely.
didn't you try that once?
All right. Keep it quiet.
So you're not really a fan of the downloading then? Or
Not
the
particularly.
YouTube
Because
generation?
what are you really owning? It's just a bunch of noughts and zeros and ones. It's binary code. You're not really owning a physical product, and I think
like
that's what
ones and
music should
zeros.
be.
They make me feel comfortable.
But
I'm fine with downloading. Really.
But for me, it's a nostalgic thing. With growing up and buying CDs, and actually going to a shop and waiting for stuff to be released as well, and buying a physical product.
running to WA, like Woolworths, not
Exactly.
WH
It wasn't even that
Woolworths,
long
I
ago.
miss
It
Woolworths.
wasn't even that long ago. I'd go to Wolves and wait for an album to be out. I remember buying Libertines and stuff like that, and Kaiser Chiefs and Franz Ferdinand and Kasabian, and waiting for those albums to come out and ordering them and having to go into the shop on the day it was released and picking up your order. That wasn't even that long ago. Now I can't even imagine doing that, going into H&B and ordering an album.
I think
Well, the nearest H&B is what, Maidstone now?
Exactly. There's few places to actually buy records.
Okay, so what track are you most proud of on your EP?
on the EP itself.
Yes.
Well, the last track is a sort of love song to Encona, the chili sauce, which I'm not so much proud of, but it was a lot of fun to make, and they actually sent us some chili sauce for it.
Nice.
Yeah, two free bottles of chili sauce. We was expecting a year's supply of chili
See,
sauce.
this is why you need to be on Twitter. One of my friends' bands literally said that they liked Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, that's how we did it. We contacted them on Twitter.
Yorkshire tea sent them a year's supply of tea.
We've got to write a song about Yorkshire
'Cause
tea.
they-
There we go. That's our next EP.
Yorkshire tea. You're
Write that
good
down,
to
let's
me.
Pick anything you want. I mean, go for it.
Not to slate off Encona chili sauce, our new friends, but they didn't send quite as much as I was expecting to receive.
I've already
Try
used
going for
half
the
of that
Nando's
bottle,
black
you know.
card. I mean,
What, cheeky Nando's?
yeah, a cheeky Nando's. What is that?
That's sort of
I-
bantery Nando's,
I don't
think.
even know.
What is this? One American asked what a cheeky Nando's was, and it's gone viral.
Where it's like when you come back from Magaluf and you're all knackered and you want to go to Mackey's, but then your mate says, "Oh, I got some points on me Nando's are me, bruv."
Are
And
you
it's like,
literally
"Oh."
just like reading
I'm
it off here?
He's got it tattooed on his
I was
arm.
gonna say,
I've never been to Nando's. I'm vegetarian. It doesn't appeal to me, but it's kind of funny.
I'm a vegetarian
Anyway.
too, but I was like interested. It's this one question's gone viral.
It's American bafflement at UK people, I think. We're a strange country, really.
We really are. So on your Bandcamp, it mentioned bring back the single. What does that mean?
Well, the first No, not the first. 7 out of 9 of our releases have been singles.
Well, at first, when it was just a side project, it was like putting out just singles, but it's sort of morphed into something else now. Hence why we're doing EPs and albums.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bring back the album now. We
Well,
should update that.
Yeah,
we should really update that.
Bring back the cassette.
Bring back
Well,
the
no, it
cassette.
was just a lot of the local bands we knew at the time weren't doing singles. Everyone was doing little EPs and albums. But because we kept jumping from genre to genre, it didn't make sense for us to do a whole album's worth.
But that was a lot of fun to do because each single, when it was just a side project, each single was a completely different genre. The first one was like a spoken word thing.
With like chill out and funk in the
Yeah.
background, and the second one was like sort of funk, folk punk. even.
Yeah.
And the third one was
Was
an
sort of
18
avant-garde,
minute
yeah, 18
improvisational.
You could work that into an album. Just call it the Shuffle album.
Shuffle
Because if
album.
anyone puts their like iTunes or on Shuffle, it
The Sheppey
can be
Shuffle.
quite scary, can't it?
Yeah, that'd be
The genres it
interesting.
shuffles between. So
We'll just put it out as a best of.
Best of all.
The ultimate life form. We joke, but we're probably going to do that now.
Yeah, look out for Ultimate Lifeform in 2016.
what are your opinions on unsigned versus signed music? Do you agree with the whole X Factor generation?
I don't mind X Factor, right? Because Simon Cowell isn't professing to make art, is he? And he never once said that he's making these genius artistic records. He knows what it is. It's a product, and it's pop. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, because it sells, and that's what millions of people want to listen to. They're not buying it, being forced to buy it, are they? People are buying it of their own accord, the stuff that comes out of the X Factor. So it's so he knows what he's making, and it's a product, it's a machine, but it works.
It's not functionally different from old people churning out pop bands, like churning out boy bands and stuff.
Or like
but
Motown and stuff like that.
I
That
don't know.
was-
I
it's the
don't
same-
like.
it's
I
same
don't like
principle.
the whole spectacle of trying to get to the top. You know, every contestant's got a sob story, and they have some pretty draconian contracts. Actually, X Factor. I don't like them for that. Like, you're
Yeah,
really,
it's that side of it that I
you-
don't like.
It's the industry side of X Factor I really feel unsettled with. Whereas
It's the fact that these people are coming out and being expected to be celebrities instantly without building up. Because the thing I like about bands and the idea of bands is working your way up for 3 years, being told no, and not having the
years?
chance.
More than 3
Or you
years,
know what I'm saying, like being told no repeatedly, and not having a chance to do anything, and you finally make it, and you've got that experience. Whereas these people are coming straight out of the X Factor, they've got no experience whatsoever, and then when they ultimately get dropped by the label, as a lot of these people do, just a year later.
and they're in debt still to $500,000.
Exactly. Where do you find them? You find them in Butlins, don't you? You find them in Pontins singing. It's just once appeared on The Voice, written on the bottom of their poster, and that's it. They haven't got the experience that they need. So I think it's a double-edged sword, the X Factor.
Do you think people should
game.
go back to doing it how like people like Ed Sheeran did it, to get in promoting themselves?
Funnily enough, Ed Sheeran went to the same music school I did, so I'm golden with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I think he's a good guy.
X Factor is good entertainment television, but that is what it is, isn't it?
It's entertainment. Yeah, that's it. I don't like the nastier side of it, where they sort of build someone up to be laughed at. I find that really unsettling.
But they know who's going to win from the start, don't
Oh,
they?
yeah,
It's
they
it's
book it in,
scripted. I don't think anyone in this day and age honestly sits down and thinks it isn't scripted and it isn't planned from the beginning. It's just
more
transparent.
Like soap than a music.
Exactly.
Or auto-tuned. A lot of it is auto-tuned.
Yeah, well, there was that year that the autotune was so obvious. It was a scandal.
Yeah.
It was appalling, absolutely appalling.
So we're not going to find you on there then.
Probably not, unless
No.
things take a dramatic turn for the
Support
worst.
me for The Voice 2016. I'll be
dear.
plugging my new EP.
At least The Voice, compared to the X Factor, though, has got that. They're listening to it rather than looking at the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, that's come from approaches like old classical auditions,
But
where they
the-
wouldn't look at.
Yeah,
people
but you know,
playing.
having the
got
winner
respect for
of
that.
this year's Voice doesn't hold much, does it? I honestly don't know anyone who's won the Voice. I aren't aware of the winners, or at least X Factor, you're kind of aware of them.
I couldn't name you one for 5, 6 years.
Can you name someone that's won X Factor?
Yeah, Leona Lewis, Alexandra Burke,
How did they win X Factor?
Yeah,
Leona Lewis came runner-up.
is she?
Yeah.
Who won?
Alexandra Burke. They were on the same kind
Are they
of
on the
year.
same one? Oh wow. Well, shows how much.
There you go.
And
I'm
obviously-
just flabbergasted in
Obviously,
silence.
One Direction came runner-up as well.
Did they? Well, they've done much better than whoever
Yeah.
beat them that year.
Yeah, but they're marketable. One Direction are so marketable.
I like One Direction.
I don't mind One Direction.
No complaints against
Yeah.
them.
I've got nothing against pop music at all.
Cool. Catch it.
Yeah, that's what sells.
You're slack pop, so.
Exactly. There you go. We make catchy records. That is what we try to do. It's literally ABBA is our template, and the Beatles. No, honestly, right? We study ABBA records because they are hook laden. Every single place in an ABBA record, they were made so well and crafted. It's just hook after hook. They're so catchy.
It's cheesy, but it's a good sign when we make stuff at my place and my housemates will hum it for the next couple of days.
That's
'cause
always-
they've heard it through
yeah,
the
that's
ceiling.
what-
That's
the
what
sort of thing
sells,
we
you
like
know.
doing.
That is what sells. You can laugh at ABBA, but they're catchy songs, and if you've got a catchy record, that's all you need, isn't it? I think it is.
So is that what you aim for? Cheesy, catchy?
I wouldn't say
Maybe not
cheesy.
cheesy,
Yeah,
catchy, but catchy.
yeah.
Catchy.
Less than a
Slowly
cheesy.
catchy, wonderful.
So as you're promoting, do you find sites like Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Facebook, are they all helping in the promotion?
Nothing but praise for Bandcamp. I think it's
Nothing but
excellent.
praise for Bandcamp. I love its direct to listener approach. It's very easy to use and it's very democratic. There's virtually no advertising on it. I really like it for that sort of DIY. You know, the band makes the music, the audience buys it. There's no middlemen. There's no faffing around with that. Facebook, I don't like the.
Facebook's changed the way it does band pages.
I
And it's,
don't like the whole ad game with it, where you pay to promote, and
Yeah.
it's all a bit of a battle almost against Facebook, because it doesn't show you, if you make a post, it doesn't show all your fan stuff.
No,
anymore.
exactly.
You have to pay to get that, and that unsettles me a bit.
Mm.
Which went back to MySpace?
I liked MySpace. I'm very
I'm a
nostalgic
Bebo
about
man myself.
MySpace. Bebo love.
I'm
I'm very nostalgic about MySpace. I liked MySpace purely because the fact on your profile, you could put a song on your profile.
Oh,
Yeah, you
and
could pick what
autoplay it
track
and
you
make
wanted
it-
on
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Scare the living daylights out of your friends when they went on your page.
Exactly.
I have all
That was always a
sparkly
joy.
cursors and stuff, and blinking lights.
Even
and
on my
things.
profile.
Robbie Baby, excellent.
That's me.
No. As for SoundCloud, I kind of use SoundCloud on my own for sort of recording portfolio stuff, but we don't for the band at the moment.
No. We now got a band Instagram, I might add.
I've heard Instagram's good.
Which I never knew we even had. I know nothing about my own band.
You don't have a smartphone, you can't use it.
A what? A what?
It's
I've
a
got-
phone that makes phone calls and allows you to go on the internet.
Internet on your phone? Is that a thing?
You can't even make calls on yours though. You always
I know. My phone's so dodgy. What even is my phone?
Someone send him a new phone.
Please do, and buy the cassette. Yeah. Plug number 8.
What's that? 9?
That's 11.
11? Oh,
Yeah.
we should stop plugging it now.
Yeah, we've sold out in many ways.
Okay, so if you were going to tour, who would your dream tour be with?
For me, it'd be.
I think we should do it separately. We've got quite different tastes in music.
I think you should
It's
ask
for
at
your
the same
it's for
time.
your band. Like, who would the
That's a
band
really
want
good
to tour
question.
with? Who would you want to tour?
As a band, we'd want to tour with someone like.
Tame Impala.
Yeah. Or we saw off Montreal recently.
Yeah, they were
They're
great.
fairly similar as well.
Yeah.
Or maybe. I'd love to tour with Arcade Fire. I
Mm.
mean, that sort of like large band approach is the sort of thing we.
Alabama
we get
Shakes.
going. I don't know them.
You don't know Alabama Shakes?
No. They
What are you
good?
playing at? Brilliant.
Oh, play me some later.
I will.
Carry
on.
Yeah.
I think Tame Impala is the thing closest to the album
to
we're
the
making.
new album,
yeah.
that sort of psychedelic.
Which is the
pop
kind
thing.
of genre we're going in. It's like, you know, for the first few singles, it was kind of finding a genre that worked best. But I think the album is sort of what we're sticking to, which is sort of psychedelic, experimental sort of. It's very hard to describe, isn't it, without sounding so cliche.
I mean, really, I just want to tour with the Beatles, but that's not going to work, is it?
It can back up. Tour with Ringo. Don't really want to tour with Ringo.
Ringo on his own.
Mm.
Well, isn't McCartney still going?
McCartney's still going, but less said about that, better.
Oh dear, I don't want
Yeah.
to cause a fight, so we'll
No.
move on. So merch. We briefly touched on the badges earlier. We won't say what it says.
Foth badges.
Yeah, the FOF badges. What's the relation with that to your music?
We're quite political, I
Quite
think.
left-wing political.
Yeah, and as Farage was inevitably rising early this year, we thought it would be good to do some badges. to
And
try
as, I mean, I'm not originally English either, so obviously I have some disagreements with Farage's whole rhetoric.
Let's not turn this into question time.
Yeah. But no,
The elections have happened. I'm not going to start doing that on you. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but Farage is back, so the badges are kind of relevant again.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? We can keep selling them. Excellent.
Yeah, basically we're sort of left wing. There's not. It doesn't seem to me there's a lot of political stuff in music at the moment. So we
Which was what I was saying earlier about these austere times, and with the Tories back in, you'd think there would be a ton of bands singing, in the same way that when Thatcher was in, you had punk and post-punk.
Well, at the moment we've only got like Enter Shikari. They're still quite a political band, and Rise
Yeah.
Against. They're a political band.
Yeah, Rise Against. It's good.
Propagandy.
You haven't heard their new stuff. Little man over in the background there. You can't really proper hear.
Propagandy. They've always been political, though.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You would think that there'd be a ton of bands singing about those kind of things at the moment.
Locally, I don't know any political bands
No.
actually. I mean, I guess it's not really that cool in some respects to be political. But no, I feel strongly about it. We have plans for more merch. I mean, we want to make actual band merch, but being honest, there weren't many people who would have bought it 6 to 12 months ago, so we went with the FOF badges instead for merch.
FOF.
I got FOF, by the way, from the actual Bandcamp website, because you've just put it as FOF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was for
Which-
similar reasons that we can't say the name
Yeah.
of the badge on the radio.
If you want to see their badge, just literally go on ultimatelifeform.bandcamp.com and you can see what we're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have our cassette on there. We also do a sort of...
Lachlan, you're so shameless.
we
Always
also,
plugging the cassette.
we're doing a sort
Available
of
now.
series of magazines as well that we're making every now and then, and some of them come with releases.
The magazines are
as
great. They come with recipes, photos, interviews. They're really good. I really like the magazines. If I wasn't in the band, I'd be a very big fan of the band. Put it that way.
well. All right.
So you're in charge of the UK for the entire day. What changes do you make and what new law would you bring in?
What, a single law?
Yeah, one single law.
Ooh. Probably some very socialist wealth redistribution thing, which isn't very exciting to hear, but that's probably where I'd stand. You would probably do something like everyone must listen to Morrissey daily, wouldn't you?
That would be an absolute joy to live through. No, I was thinking along the same lines as you, actually. I took that question way more seriously than I think we were
Well,
probably
it
meant
it was
to.
meant to
Seriously?
be quite like I'd make everyone listen to my band, but no,
Oh, quite
carry on.
okay.
I was
well,
just
tongue
in my head.
cheek,
I was thinking of social mobility and working out the wealth ladder, but I think we took it way too seriously.
That's us taking things way too seriously for several years now.
I'll have to get back to you on that question. I really can't think. I'm just got so much politics going on in my head.
Yeah, I can't even think of a funny answer to that.
No.
I've done nothing but rant about the Conservatives for like a month now, so
Mm.
yeah. Sorry, there's no funny answer to that one.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Just,
yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, everyone listens to our music daily. There you are. That's
There you
Okay,
go.
so
Bland,
that's-
generic answer.
That's a kind of ego answer.
Oh, eco answer. Everyone plants trees. Everyone grows vegetables.
All right, Natalie Bennett, calm down.
Oh, well, you need all the trees if you're going to do all the magazines.
This is very true. Maybe we're not such an eco-friendly band after all. All this paper wasted.
I grow stuff at home. I can make
You don't want to
trees
talk about
from like
what you've been
basil
growing
and
at
stuff.
home. That was a joke.
That was very
Yeah.
much a joke.
So-
Okay, and finally, have you got a question you want to ask each other?
Hmm.
Every time I ask that, everyone always looks at each other like, what? We have to do the questioning? Yeah, one question each.
Lachlan, what's your favourite song that I wrote for the band? Good question.
Probably one of the ones from the upcoming album.
Which one in particular?
That doesn't count as a plug over there. That's it hasn't come out yet.
That's not coming out for
I
a
don't know,
long time.
there's, a really nice sort of like piano ballad, which is very much like a sort of John Lennon-y Instant Karma.
Oh, is
sort
that
of
Not
style.
Her Bag?
Yeah, Not Her Bag.
Thank you
That
very
one's-
much.
That one's pretty nice.
That is pretty nice, thank you. Question for me? Come on, dead air. You can't have dead air.
What's the favourite meal that I cook for the... I do a lot of cooking, and generally all our studio sessions end up recording for 4 hours
And you
and then
didn't bring
dinner.
any food for us.
Lachlan, you absolute swine. How
Why did
dare
I
you?
do that? I should have brought food. Anyway, yeah, what's your favourite meal I've made?
My favourite meal that you cooked, Lachlan, would be the pasta with the vegan pesto. It is delightful. Recipe in an upcoming magazine, available with
No, it's
cassette.
already... It's in that magazine.
Is it in?
It is,
Oh.
yeah.
Do
There
you
you
make
go.
the pesto yourself?
Yes, I do.
He does, and it's very nice. He's a very good cook, I might just add. So well
So
done on your
if
cooking.
if Ultimate Lifeform doesn't make it, you're going to be a chef.
The Ultimate Lifeform Ultimate Cookbook.
You're writing a cookbook, though,
Oh,
aren't
yeah, I
you?
am. Yeah, actually,
Mm.
that's not a joke. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. There you go, another plug.
For myself.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to play some tracks acoustically for us now. I'm assuming they're off this EP.
Yes. No, actually, the
No,
first one
yes.
is from the upcoming album.
Yes,
So
so that's a teaser.
You can hear it now, and then you can hear it in 6 months when the album's out.
Yes, and then the second track we'll play. We'll introduce one by
Yeah,
one.
we'll introduce the second track. This first one is called... what's it
Peace
called?
Dream.
No, it was Wake Up Dream now.
It changes a lot.
Dream.
Yes. You ready?
Something to do with dreaming. There we go.
Yeah.
Something about
dreams.
dreaming. This is called Something About Dreaming. Ready?
1.
Had a dream and wrote the song. Subtract and a cardboard ball. In your mind's eye, we're enough. A litany of fireworks that I call love. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, if your mind's expanding, you're making room for me. You're a dream for eternity. It's where your love's the ocean and the waves crash in the sea. Drown somewhere on me. Woo. I watch the news, I shake my head. Where my life is cruel and where I'm better off in bed. I shave my face, I shave my face. The best thing about being a disgrace. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Where your mind's expanding and making room for me. You're a dream for eternity. If your love's the ocean, I'm the waves pushing the sea. Down somewhere on me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Love's the ocean, I'm the waves crashing the sea. Drown somewhere on me. Did you like the bit when my voice went then?
Yeah.
Is the laughter meant to be in that?
No.
Yes, it's a very happy song. Laughter
And are
is
you
all
currently
original.
going through puberty?
I think I am, yeah. Ultimate Lifeform.
We couldn't have our didgeridoo player with us for that song, but I think we did it all right.
Genuinely
That's
got
not
a
a joke.
didgeridoo
Yeah,
player.
that's not a joke. There is a didgeridoo in that.
Brilliant.
Okay, should we do another one?
Yeah. What's this one?
If my voice is up to it, I might add, it
Oh,
has
yeah, you
just
can't
gone.
see, but we are actually holding the lyrics of the song because we do have a lot of songs that we've never really played before, so we kind of have to
Yes.
remember them after
And
writing.
this is one of them. It's called Voulez-vous coucher avec rock and roll. From the new EP, available now. She was such a good girl, always did as she was told. Then one day it all changed when she fell in love with rock and roll. Traded in her Girl Scout clothes, 'cause they weren't cool, you know. school. Left the gates at 2 p.m. to see her fave at the Camden Club. She is well known on the scene. Of course, I'm 17. Ask about her Polaroids, but she won't tell you what they mean. It didn't matter if the band was small, 'cause she's seen it all. Who laid the cliche avec the candle? 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 It didn't matter if the band was small, 'cause she's seen it all. Voulez-vous coucher avec vos gambles? 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 Rock and roll. Nice.
Your voice managed that one.
Yeah, managed that one. I was very lucky there.
Didn't break there.
My throat is absolutely killing me, I might just add.
How many more songs do you have?
That was it.
And would you like a glass of water?
I would like a glass of water.
Or Ribena,
Thank
as
you very
it's
much.
being handed at you.
Need help.
Well, thank you for coming in, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Do you want
thanks
to
for
go
having
on,
us.
plug it one last time? I know you're dying to.
Our
In
cassette-
case you haven't heard.
Yeah, in case you haven't heard, rumour has it on the streets, we have a cassette EP out called Kasingle, available now on Bandcamp for £4. It comes free with a magazine and a badge.
There
a
are-
off badge.
There are only 2 left, so we have, you know,
So-
By my count, that's 18.
18.
18
I only
plugs,
reckon
there
if
you
we
go.
managed 9. That's impressive.
We've outdone ourselves on shamelessness.
Okay, do you want to? Do you know your own links?
You can find us at ultimatelifeform.bandcamp.com or on Facebook. I think we're /Ultimate Lifeform Band.
That's it. Yes.
Very good.
Sorry, I had it all written down. I like testing people.
Don't ask me. I
And
know
Instagram. They're on
absolutely
Instagram.
nothing. Apparently.
Oh god, I don't know our Instagram.
I don't think people need to know that, Lachlan. I'm
You
sure they
can find it
us.
on the Facebook. That's fine. Everyone goes through Facebook these days anyway. Yeah, no, most of our stuff. Oh no, we have a Tumblr as well.
Oh, you have a
What
Tumblr too.
don't we have?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Twitter.
we're on Tumblr. As
SoundCloud.
Just, Ultimate Lifeform.
MySpace.
Tumblr.com.
I'm just naming
We
things you
probably
don't
do have
have
a
now.
MySpace, to be honest.
If we don't have a MySpace, we will, thanks to. Oh, who's that guy who bought MySpace? Justin Timberlake bought it, didn't he?
Justin Timberlake bought MySpace.
What?
What
Did
would we
I
live
dream
in?
that? Did I dream that, or did I?
I think
No one
you
else has
might
done
have
this.
dreamed that one.
Is Davina McCall the new pope? Can you download Rice, Lachlan? What world are you living in, boy?
If I could download Rice, I wouldn't
You
be as
probably
hungry.
would, yeah.
Okay, right. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Obviously, don't forget to get on their Bandcamp and order that cassette, but please only one of you, because I want to get one.
Please do.
There's
Purely
one.
selfish reasons right there. But you can download it too, so definitely do that. And download their Christmas song. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Have you
all
heard
the
our Christmas
Christmas.
song?
All the
I
Christmas
might have got
songs
downloading earlier.
Thank you very much. It's very good. I think that's actually the song I'm proudest of that we
well,
did.
the Christmas one, we gave all the money to NSPCC, so
And it was so
that
much
one-
fun to make in the middle of like
October.
October.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good,
in the
right?
middle of
Well, I've
October
just
in
mentioned it in
Christmas
the middle of
hats.
May, so
Yeah, well, we've got to record another one, so we should
It
start
did
soon.
make Christmas last year the most miserable Christmas in the world because we were just listening to Christmas songs for inspiration from October onwards. It was like a 3-month Christmas. Eating mince pies in the session, trying to get that Christmas vibe, tinsel everywhere.
And we really struggled to find vegan mince pies because of our piano player.
Martin
So-
Rossiter from
yeah.
Gene. See?
Who he gave us my
ex-celebrity.
favourite review of our stuff ever was Martin Roster said
It was like T-Rex on speed.
Brilliant.
So there you go.
That
It
is
doesn't get better
brilliant.
than
That's
that.
our review.
Right, thank you guys,
You're welcome.
and we hope
Have
to see you again soon.
I hope to be here soon.
Au revoir.
Bringing you the best mix of music. Local radio by local people. Your community radio station. This is Sheppey FM.